Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Avon, and in this episode we are going to make stuff more efficient. So what I'm going to start by doing is make sure we get all of the iron into the base, because apparently there is a bottleneck, a choke at the start of the boss. And on the way up there we are going to give a few inserters electricity because they do not have any. And let's see, don't need that one, we can upgrade that one. Now the reason for this choke is that I have one splitter line instead of two, but the way I'm going to solve it is by move the belt down like this. That way we have this belt flowing straight down here and this belt going down on the right. I am also going to make splitters that shift it a bit, but I'm not going to prioritize these because I want some to get all the way down. Now that should help, and I'm going to do the same thing on copper because we have the same issue there. And let's see, I'm going to change this whole belt down there, and this one I'm going to move down here. That's nice. Now this belt aren't getting any, but that belt doesn't need any, so that's okay. That, as they say, is that should make the iron flowing a lot better. Looks like we might need to upgrade something because it's not moving as fast as it should, is it? Let's see. Oh, it is. Then why? Ah, that's because they have a lot inside the furnaces they need to spit out before they can get more. Now the next thing we are going to fix are the sneaky miners. That's a really minor issue, as they say. It is a minor issue. I'm going down to fix that at once, and sorry that you had to hear that. Heading down because my sneaky miners weren't really sneaky the way they ended up not being connected to anything. So let's see, one belt here and one belt there. Ta-da! They probably won't do much production though because the copper is filled up, but we are going to expand now, so we are going to need a lot more in. I'm going to start by expanding circuits, so mostly green circuits and then possibly red, because we are going to need to get blues as well after a while. Now for the research, starting off by finishing up some military stuff, because we do have the research already for the next part of the science, and that's where this is heading. Now let's see if we can improve this a bit. I'm going to upgrade the belts all the way. I am also going to remember this one and these to get this into the bus. I'm going to upgrade the whole line actually. Now this looks nice. Do we need this one upgraded? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But we need all of the splitters upgraded, even even though we aren't using a red belt out the splitter, because it will slow down the whole bus if it's not upgraded. Now, do we need to... Nah, everything else is doing fine. And now, what have we done here? What we have done here is... Oh, okay, we have just brought it back to the second belt of the bus to make sure that red circuits are getting, because they are on the left side of the bus. Now, after we get... Let's see, how are we doing on these? We are doing really well. We are just lacking the blue ones. Now, I forgot what we were doing, but I think that's okay. We were upgrading stuff. Now, the base should be working as intended now, I believe. The only thing that we are doing manually right now are assembling machine 3s, but we do have quite a lot of them already, so I'm not going to fix that yet. I'm, however, going to limit this one. So this one is only enabled if we have less than, say, 10 set. Now it's red, now it's green. Okay. Just checking to make sure that it's working as intended. It looks like it is. Oh, that's nice. Inserted all of them in the machine there. Might have been unnecessary. But... Now, we have one more thing we do manually, and that is stone bricks. And those go here. So I'm going to fix that right now. Let's see. Let's see if we can bring this belt all the way. We can definitely do that. So I'm just going to bring it all the way and not make any outposts or anything exciting like that for stone. Because on a vanilla playthrough, I don't think we need that much. Oh, hello, biters. Yeah, we do have turrets, but that means they will come this way and they might eat our stoneworks. So I'm going to make sure we defend that properly. Now let's see. Yeah, this is good enough. And we have our machines. Let's see here. Seven each way. That should be more than enough. We don't need a lot of stone, so. Now, let's see. I'm actually going to make the smelting here. Or the frying, I guess. So I'm going to do that like this. 7 machines. 14 machines, that's more than enough for that. If we need more, it's easy to expand this. We don't have yellow inserters. I'm going to get those because we need to pollute as little as possible. So I'm also going to use modules for these, and we haven't gotten the modules here yet. So now let's see, just belting this, so that's complete. And we are out of belts as well. Working on the belt back. So we need inserters and we need belt. I guess that's it. We have loads of power poles at least. It's going to be nice to get this going automatically. And the reason I'm going to use modules in these, I'm going to use the less pollution modules, by the way, is so... oh, I'm going to upgrade these. I'm going to insert these. Let's see, well, let's insert them there. And bring these along. I'm going to upgrade the factory as well, actually. But I shouldn't do that on the way, because then I forget what we were doing and we never get back to it. So one thing at the time, I should have had a quest log add-on or something like that, a to-do list. Now let's see, how is this thing doing? This is the part we stopped, yeah. 73, okay. It's working as intended. Yellow inserters and red belts. And volumetry. Oh, there's one more thing we forgot. The power. Let's fix the power. I'm also going to start getting bots. Just the construction bots, because we are not allowed the other ones. Now let's see. Are we doing okay on defense? This place is, okay. And let's see. Yeah. 2 lonely turrets out there defending us from the evil biting. Now let's see, let's connect this. And like that. Let's give them all a little bit of power. And the inserters both in and out. There we go, this is looking good. It's going to be very nice to have automatic brick. I'm going to save some of them in a box as well, because of brick roads, sorry. Apparently it takes too much focus to place power pole to speak. I guess that says something about me, or about how this day is working. Might not be a permanent condition, I hope not. Now let's see, they are working as intended and putting in the efficiency modules, because these ones help a lot. They use a lot of electricity, the electric furnaces. Now, I'm going to do a bit of turreting. We have loads of ammo. I'm going to steal half of them back. Then I do the same over here. That looks like a nice line of shooties. There we go. And just to make sure, I'm going to see that it covers it all, and it does. Now, there are going to be a few issues like here where they might be chewing on, actually I'm going to set up a radar here as well, where they might be chewing on the belt, but if we lose a belt, I think we're going to live. So I'm just going to let them do that. Now we are down to bots on research. Let's see, what's the next one? Let's go with bullet, but I want to find damage. We can't research damage, so let's get shooting speed. Now, how are we doing on iron? Great, everything is happily working along, even though we are actually making belts as well right now. So that's good. Everything is happy times, except the electricity, of course, and that means that stuff isn't running at all. Now, these ones are very easy to just add. They also mess up the ratios on the items I have brought with me. But that's okay. We can get more later. Now, one pipe, one pipe. Now, I might be a bit overzealous here. The ratios are fine, but we might need another water pump. I am not completely sure about that, so I'm just going to add one to be sure, because I don't want these to run at half capacity because we don't have water of all things. That should be one of the things we have more than enough of. It's easy to not make more, but get more, produce more, or whatever. Now let's see. Dropping the tree. That's nice. I thought we were going to have to move the belt, and moving belts, yeah. Now I am too fat to move between the pipes there. There's no squeeze through going on. Oh. All the trees in the desert are blocking my way. Let's see. One here. One there. Oh, I place it there. Place it. Place it. There we go. And there. Doing the same on the other side. Let's see if it does it automatically. Yeah, it does. Nice enough. Now we pull the belt all the way out here. And upgrading the belt as well if it's not upgraded yet. It's not upgraded all the way. Let's do that, even though it's probably not needed. There we go. It's okay to have more than enough coal though. Now, I'm going to sneak my way through here to place all the inserters. And there we go. Now, how are we looking on Steam? Yeah, it's out of water now. So, that's nice. Didn't we reconnect the pipe? Let's see. No, these do not have water either. That's nice to know. They are using all the water they have available. So that's a very easy fix here. We just go like this. I'm not going to disconnect this because let's see now. Yeah, water is filling. Perfect, perfect. And all of them are working. I'm going to have to need a few turrets out there because the boilers are some of the items that are doing the most pollution in the game actually. They are, let's see, 27.6, and one of these are 1.8. That seems a bit low. Yeah, 9. So 3 drills per boiler then. 9 was because we have modules in them, and I think it depends on the pollution rate, depends on how much electricity they are using. So we are a little out of ammo here. Let's see this one. I'm just going to divide it up a bit so we get in this turret and a bit more in this and a bit more in these two. Okay, so power is set now and factory should be running. Oh, we've sorted out a lot now. A lot of the problems are just gone. Now, let's see how we are doing on these guys. They are missing something. We're missing steel. Okay. Steel is very easy to fix. We have a lot of furnaces. We have inserters and long-handed inserters. We're going to need more of those before we set up the array, because that's 24 and we are going to need exactly 24. I'm going to make it even though we only have 21. Let's see. Oh, we might actually only need 23 because we might have to leave one of the furnaces out because of the way this is set up. Now, there we go. Let's see, this one all the way here. What am I thinking here? I'm thinking that we just move this one and go all the way out. I'm using a red belt now because we are using steel furnaces as well, so we need red belts to supply these. Now let's see, can we do this in a different way? Yes, we could have shifted this thing a bit further down, but it's okay. We are going to get enough. Now let's see, this one needs to go in. Yeah, that's correct. We need to do the opposite from the opposite side because we have the coal closest to these ones, but not on the other side. Let's see. Oh, we are actually out of yellow inserters and we got 200. Yeah, this array needs a lot, so let's see. At least we can start everything off now. Did I do this wrong? I think I did it wrong because we can't put it on these. Yeah, we can't put the power poles on that line. We need to put it up here. So let's see. There. There. Yeah, that's the thing about this array. It's not really doable with green power poles. I say green, but I mean the first ones, because they don't really they don't pass the electricity past. So okay, what's the issue here? The issue is actually iron. It's not. Ah, that's nice. So the choke point is incoming iron. Yes, these are running as fast as they can. So we have to set up another line up there. Let's see. Well, we have iron for everything. So what I'm going to do is deprioritize this one. Then we get a bit more steel going into the factory, and we are fine on iron anyway right now. Now let's see, bullet shooting speed. Okay, let's do turret damage. Even if it seems like we are doing so well versus biters right now, it's nice to have upgraded everything. the turrets. I'm placing this one so it splits it between both belts. I'm going to increase the green capacity as well, but first we need to finish our previous thought, because if I don't, I forget, as we all know. So I'm going to finish this array up at steel, and then we do something else. Now let's see. Steel, this is the place. It's burning, all the furnaces are burning and polluting a lot. Polluting a lot. Let's see. We've got thread inserters. Well, we will get almost all of them down. Now, how did I not? Let's yeah, tiny bit overkill in the middle there, and I think Caledorn would maybe be frustrated with this solution because he likes the power to be pretty. This is, let's see. It's not that bad actually. It's a bit one extra. But I hear being a little extra is all the rage these days. So this smelting array is going to have a good time among his friends. Let's see. We are getting more of these slowly, and we are not getting a lot of these. Oh, we are actually. We are filled up, so are we getting purple signs? Yeah, we are getting a few actually. Yes, red inserters up, steel, finish everything we started. Now let's see, red, we only need one stack of these, I'd say. And all the way up here we are. We need one more of these. Okay, so this is all connected. This belt is not even close to full right now, but while we are at it, I am going to upgrade the belt anyway. Although when I think about it, it's a steel array, so we need 5 of these to fill one red belt, so I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to set it to yellow again, because that would be a bit pointless, even though it's a waste of resources right now. Now, do we have drills? We do. So I'm going to get one more line of iron up here. Let's see, I'm going to bring it down on this side of the red. I do hope I have enough red bolts, but I think I should, because I think I stole the whole box. Well, stole might be the wrong word to use, as I'm the only person on the planet right now, I believe. If we define the biters as non-persons, at least. I don't think they are. Like, philosophically, person would yeah. Definitions and semantics. That's not something we need to go into too much details about. Personifying biters. Now, I still haven't looked up the ratio on these, so I'm going to make a fitting amount, or an amount that says this feels like a proper amount. Let's see. I think it might be No, I'm not going to guess because I'm just going to guess wrong, and that isn't a good look. Oh, and we did go into belt, okay. That's too bad, really, because it is a small walk down to the base, but let's see. Yeah, we do have a lot of belts, so let's just do it. This is probably the furthest place we are going to build that requires this amount of belts, because if we get further out, I think trains are going to solve those issues instead. Now let's see. I'm doing stuff on the way now. I shouldn't. I want more greens. Now, belts. I'm going to expand this one. Actually, I'm going to see how we are doing on blue belts. Yeah, this is going to be easy enough to make, except for having to blow up our scions because we've built it in into our belt array. But we did get the belts now, and we need to sort the iron still. There is no time right now though, so I'm going to have to stop the episode there. But we got far. We have increased our stuff by a lot. Our production of everything is going nicely. Nice enough, at least. And we did fix the most important thing, and that means these are connected even though they aren't doing anything. So thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.